My educational philosophy has been developing since the day I began my journey as a pre-service teacher. The more I learn about education, the more I understand how I want to shape my own teaching identity. The actions I take are determined by the societal beliefs I hold. Similarly, my classroom actions will be shaped by the particular views I have on education. It is a combination of these actions and beliefs that form the recipe for my educational philosophy. I strongly believe that all students are different, not only in terms of their personalities, but also in their skill levels and learning styles. Some children may be more intellectually advantaged or disadvantaged, while others may absorb information more effectively through physical or verbal learning. Therefore, teaching should incorporate flexibility, as it allows for the learners to comprehend things in regard to their own curiosity and self-esteem. Neelam describes every student as being unique. Thus, each student should be celebrated for their own individual diversities. Furthermore, each student gains a large portion of prior knowledge from their families and friends, as well as their cultural, spiritual or social environments, instilling the attitudes and values that will support them through schooling and allow them to contribute to the broader community. Therefore, if I was to teach my students as if they all resembled each other, they may not be able to realise their full potential. My future teaching philosophy will allow me to create a classroom environment that caters for each of my students, regardless of their differences or diversities, allowing them to flourish under my guidance. One educational philosopher that has helped shape my educational philosophy is Sir Ken Robinson, who said, "The task of education is not to teach the subjects, it is to teach the students." This comment was particularly inspiring to me as it reveals the negative implications that could be associated with just teaching content and expecting students to retain the information. According to my developing teaching pedagogy, I believe it is crucial to understand and nurture the diverse needs of all students despite their heterogeneity in order to find the correct strategy for teaching each student as an individual. Another philosopher who has played a pivotal role in my developing educational philosophy is Paulo Freire. Freire introduces the idea of education being the method of reconstruction rather than merely reproducing dominant ideas. He believed that pedagogy is a political and moral practice that provides the required knowledge, skills, social relations, and capabilities to allow students to be able to discover the possibilities of what it means to be engaged citizens in the context of a wider societal view. One of my goals as a pre-service teacher is to practice the idea of critical thinking in the classroom. Instead of simply tolerating any common preconceptions, stereotypes or mythical norms, I will question these assumptions and strip back any of the negative elements of my classroom that repeatedly exhibit these common negative views of society. This will help me to be a means of social transformation rather than social reproduction. Moreover, every student that steps into my classroom will exhibit their own established beliefs, morals and interests. Similarly, I will also occupy my own set of existing beliefs, morals and interests that will have been formed from my experiences during my education and throughout my life. Weimer suggests that how we teach may be improved by considering how we ourselves learn. Upon consideration of this, I believe that the most effective way to achieve interactive learning is to provide students with scenarios that are appropriate and relatable to them. Studies have shown that you are more likely to retain information when teaching content is related to real-life experiences. Additionally, I believe it crucial as an educator to develop a sense of acceptance and tolerance in my future classroom, permitting students to thrive and feel as if they belong. I will promote an environment that celebrates individual differences, a classroom where stereotyping, discrimination and mythical norms will be thrown in the trash. However, I understand that there is the potential for these negative concepts to iron their way back into my classroom due to the hidden curriculum, which refers to the informal, unwritten and often unintended lessons, values and perspectives that we portray as teachers. This is why I will make it my goal to always be aware of the meaning that I am depicting both consciously and unconsciously, so that I can be confident that I am not negatively influencing my students. Through upholding a good, positive classroom environment where each child can coexist regardless of their differences or diversities, students can progress and learn effectively in an environment where they feel comfortable, safe and important. Each individual should be treated with respect and dignity, as this will help build a supportive student-teacher relationship and help instill confidence and an increased self-esteem. During my short period of time as a pre-service teacher, I have already developed what I believe to be many important aspects of my educational philosophy. However, this will continue to develop as I become more educated on how to achieve my goals of providing my students with a pathway to success and an ability to demonstrate critical thinking skills in the absence of stereotypes, discrimination, and social norms.